G'day, I'm Wazza, I'm in the HavKnotz, I play bass and make the beats.
Sub Losty, HavKnotz vocals.
DJ Kilmer, I do the scratches and play the backing.
Look at me, just a kid with a dream. Mama, dad said I could be.
We've definitely felt a change since we got the number ones on Unearthed. There was a time when we had 1, 2 and 3 on Unearthed on the hip hop charts, and we've definitely found we've got more fans, we've got more people being receptive to our music, and a lot of more love, and it's good to have something to be proud of to talk about.
Yeah, and we're getting a lot more gigs now. With this EP, we've taken a bit of a different approach, and it's shown with the results that we've been achieving with the chartings, and then also with the gigs that we've got coming up. It's good to always keep evolving.
In the game of life, this is my turn. Gonna make mistakes, that's the way I like it.
What I love most, writing or performing, I definitely like both of them, but both of them have their downsides as well. I love writing, I love being in the studio, creating something and then seeing it come out of my head and in the speakers, and then really enjoying it because I made it from a feeling or something. But then the downside is, because I write most of my stuff by myself before I show Aaron, and I procrastinate a lot, wondering, is this really good enough, or is it right? So you kind of go through this back and forth process. So that's the downside towards it. Live, I love playing live, because I let all my emotions out live. I get to go crazy. Then the fan interaction and stuff, and seeing people afterwards that come up and they say that they really loved it. So that's the best thing about music. Meeting the people that hear it and love it, and then telling you. So it's just ultimate completion. But the downside to it is, when you're on stage, sometimes the levels that we hear isn't what you guys hear when you're on the dance floor, but on the stage the sound levels are so out of whack, and because we're playing the songs and we know the songs so well, we kind of put up with it, but it doesn't sound right, and then the vibe isn't there, but you still put on a good show for the people. And so that's probably the downside. So many times I've walked away from gigs saying, oh, that sucked, I hated it because the sound was shit, and then then eventually then I'll pick up a newspaper and read the review of the gig, and then the reviewer gave us a mad review, and it's just like, what the hell, my reality to the show was completely different to someone else's. So that's probably the downside to the live part.
I like creating. It's definitely a long process that but there's nothing like hearing the right beat and then telling that story, writing that rap to it, and hearing it all come alive. And I love playing live. Always my favorite part of playing live is playing a new song for the first time to people that have never heard it before, and then seeing them react positively to it. So when people react positive, and I know they've never heard the song, it lets me know that the song's a winner and that we've done our job correctly.
Gonna make mistakes, that's the way I like a wild child, you got nothing.
Yeah, our new EP Rise Above is very different from the last EP that we released 2 years ago, Music Life Pain. This one is definitely an evolution in songwriting style, and just in terms of the energy that's involved with it. We wanted a more positive message with this CD. The last CD kind of touched on a lot of the negative things that are happening in this world, and this new CD more talks about kind of dealing with those problems and then finding a positive out of it. So that was the approach on that one, and it's helped a lot. A lot more things are happening for us now. People don't want to hear sad songs. People want to be uplifted and stuff. And my songwriting approach, I talked to Aaron about it a lot, before we made the music. We made sure that tempos were, around 100 BPM, 90 BPM. And so we wanted to make sure that when we're writing it, we had the live shows in mind when we played live. So it was going to have the energy there. And just in terms of really thinking about the structure of a song and making sure that was going to be a winner. We didn't want to have any fillers. We wanted every song to kind of just be a hit straight away.
Yeah, man, Wazza said it all, but just to add to that, I think we got so far off the last EP, which was a very dark and angry EP, and so we just wanted to overcome that, and that's where the whole kind of theme of Rise Above came from. We wanted to get to the next level of our career, of our personal evolution, and just conquer the next part of what we need to do as artists. So it shines out in the stories and what the lyrics are about. It's less about the world's problems. The problems that we're talking about and facing and deal with are more internal ones that everyone can relate to. You know, things like growing up, things like overcoming people like that let you down or try to hold you back. Even just, you know, cool party stuff like Listen Up. Yeah, man, and like Wazza said, we just went to try and make every track as best it could be, have no fillers. Like, the only thing that even comes close to a filler is a title track, and even that is amazingly strong, you know, Rise Above. It's every track's got its own place, its own story, and its own vibe about it. So, yeah, I'm really, really proud of this new CD we made.
Straight to the mosh pit. Going out to Breezy, Melbourne, Sydney. We got a common enemy, our kidneys.
It was different with guests. Like the last EP, we had a couple of, you know, 3 big names on the last one. We had rappers on the last one, and then this one, you know, we've got 2 guests all the way through that are just singers. So it's more like they're complementing the songs that are already there, and you know, we're taking it upon ourselves to make the CD hold up, as it's a HavKnotz CD. It's not like a HavKnotz and Friends CD, you know. Our music can be found on a few places. If you want to get a one-stop shop to all our music, the best place to go is HavKnotz.com. So what you'll get there is you'll get our SoundCloud, you'll get our videos, you'll get our documentary about us. So if you want to know about everything HavKnotz, whether it's visual, audio, or both, you can go there. If you want to support our music, there's 2 places to do that. Our Unearth page, which is triplejUnearth.com/thehavknotz, and then you can download 3 singles from there. If you want to be super nice and support us, you can go to iTunes and buy both our EPs on there. So choice is up to yours. Choice is yours, as long as, you know, you support us and like our music. All good, obviously.
It's Aussie hip hop.
That's right.
Yeah, it's on Bandcamp as well.
Bandcamp as well.
Yeah, it's on there, and we also got a Big Cartel account where you can get physical copies of the last EP, Music Life Pain, and maybe some limited edition Music Life Pain shirts if there's any left.
There's 3 left.
There's 3 left.
Yeah, I counted.
So, all right. So get one quick.
Yeah, to anyone that's a fan of ours in any capacity, like, just thank you straight up.
Yeah, it means a lot, you know, like this EP that we just released, Rise Above, it wouldn't have made it over the line if it wasn't for you guys sending us messages and stuff, and just constantly giving us kind of praise on just how much you liked it, because that's what keeps any artist going. Because if an artist doesn't feel like he belongs anywhere, he's not going to make anything. Or he might make something, but he's not going to show it to anyone. But you guys make us want to show it to you. So thank you. So come up to us after the show. You know, me and Losty are pretty and Kilmar are cool like that. We're not stuck up. We want to meet the fans and have a beer with you and have a chat. That's what it's all about. So thank you.